Hey Libra, welcome to a reading. Libra, if this reading resonates with you, please like and or subscribe. I will be pinning my website if you are interested in tarot, mentorship, learning, candle work, astrology readings, tarot services, anything like that. All right, let's see what's going on with Libra. Let's see, listen to the voice deep in my heart. All right, let's see what's going on. Libra. Very first card is the strongest, Libra. That's how I read. The whole theme. Ready? 10 of Wands, Libra. It's like the world is on your shoulders, huh? Maybe feeling drained, overwhelmed. Like, damn, how much longer? Look, hidden energy. How much longer do I have to deal with this? What did I get myself into? What did I get myself into? Why is life this hard? Why me? All right, Libra, we're feeling a little bit like a victim. We're seeing that here, but you're not giving up. You're not giving up, but there may be some things that you're holding on to that you shouldn't be holding on to, Libra. Let's see what's going on with Libra. Ace of Wands. Ooh, I like this energy. You don't even see it, Libra. You don't see it. So you have the 10, right? 10 is the ending of a cycle, right? So you're at the end. You're stressing out about it, right? You're stressing out about your current situation, but you don't even realize because you're so busy, stressed the hell out, that something new is coming in, a surge of motivation, maybe a job opportunity, something to where you feel motivated again to start something new. Okay, so Spirit is going to be gifting you a feeling of motivation. Hidden energy is the Fool in reverse, which means it's going to allow you to move in a different direction. So if you want a new job, if you feel inspired to look for a new job, look for a new job. If you've been applying for jobs, you're gonna get a job. If you've been fixing something up, you're almost gonna be done. Something new is gonna come in. So be careful of how much you're stressing out about your current situation because Spirit is going to be gifting you the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is potential. They're aces, which means that they're gonna gift you something. It is your job to see it as an opportunity. Okay. All right. What's going on with Libra? What's going on with Libra? King of Swords. You're in a decision energy here. You know you need to make a choice about something here. It's almost like you need to either hold on, let's pull more because this is giving me hold on, Libra, 7 of Swords. Yeah, Libra. And lastly, we have the Death card. There it is. See? Ace of Wands to the Death card. Something is done. Now, here's the thing. You have the King of Swords underneath that 10 of Wands, which tells me it's like, okay, so we know that there's a lot going on, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. The world is on your shoulders, but on the card below it is a King of Swords. So basically, he takes the masculine approach and he thinks about it logically. What am I holding on to? What can I delegate as responsibilities? What am I holding on to that I need to release energetically? What changes do I need to make? I really need to start thinking about my future here because you've been feeling, or I've been feeling, so weighed down. For some of you, you might need to see a doctor. The King of Swords can be a doctor. If you're feeling issues around your immunity, your blood, hypertension, anything like that, Libra, you need to get advice. Okay, so for some of you, you could be seeking advice from somebody here. If not, this is your energy of needing to look at something logically. 9 of Swords, the victim card, right underneath that is a 7 of Swords. There's a bit of deception. There's self-deception here. There's running from the truth. There's victimizing, but running from the truth. It almost makes me feel like somebody's getting away with murder when I see the 7 of Swords and the Death card. But I feel with this kind of energy, Libra, I feel like this is more about you realizing that you can't take all those swords with you. You got to drop some. You got to end something. You got to let something go. Confirmation. Confirmation at 11:21. You need to accept that something that maybe you've tried to grab or hold on to is kind of fleeting you. That's why the Ace of Swords is here with the Death card. I feel like Spirit is trying to help you and guide you in a new direction. Even if you're lying to yourself about something or you're in self-denial, it's like they're going to come through with something here. So I do feel like you're not seeing something. You could be feeling that somebody did you wrong. You know what I mean? Like for some of you, you could feel like somebody got away with murder. But when you look at this as an energy, this is so heavy that something needs to let up, you know? Regardless of feeling done wrong, regardless of feeling like there's deceptive and trickery energy around you, at least you can be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is going to allow you, they're going to give you either a job, a new motivation to kind of get you out of your own head so that you can feel motivated enough to make a change. Let's get some shadows. What's going on with Libra here when it comes to that Nine of Swords? What's going on with that Libra Nine of Swords energy? Regret. Regret's coming out for you, Libra. And look at the time, right? Like time. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hands. Oh my God, Libra. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hands. So Spirit is going to give you an opportunity to start over in a better way for yourself. Okay. Let's get that Seven of Swords energy. What's the shadow on that? What's the shadow on that Seven of Swords? What is this deceptive energy with the Seven of Swords, Spirit? Obsession. Release the chains of thought. Release the chains of thought, right? Swords is thought. Right underneath that Nine of Swords, thought. Release the chains of thought and free your mind. So there's an obsession. There's an obsession about trying to hold on to something, but it's like you're slowly losing control of it, right? That's why it's like I want to escape death. I want to escape change. I want to escape death. Like it's like it's almost like something needs to end, but it's like you don't want to do it. Spirit is confirming, listen, we got something. We got you with this the Ace of Wands. Let it go. Let's get the Death card as a shadow. What is being felt here in Libra's reading with the Death card? Control. There it is. See what I'm saying? Control issues. By letting go of the illusion, right? This is self-deception to me, the illusion, thinking that you have control. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. Your mind is making you a prisoner, Libra. Your mind is making you a prisoner. You need to let go of an expectation, of what you've been working on maybe. There's something here you got to just change up. For me, it feels like a job. It's either a career change, a project change, a person, it's going to be different for all of you. Okay, let's get the shadow on that 10 of Wands for Libra. What is a shadow on that 10 of Wands for Libra? Libra, if this resonates, please like and or subscribe. And by the way, if you're wondering, why am I doing like these shadow, seems kind of like throat punching kind of reading? I have a lot of strong Scorpio placements. I am an Aries sun and Pisces rising, but I have so much Scorpio placements that I'm meant to help people see the reality so that they can transform. So I'm not going to really sugarcoat what I need to say. I just felt like I needed to say that because I'm not trying to attack you, Libra. I'm trying to help free you. Okay. And sometimes you need a dose of reality, right? Including myself. What is a 10 of Wands? Stagnation. See what I'm saying? Stagnation. Holding on. Movement, even if slow, is progress. Movement, even if slow, is progress. All right, Libra. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.